Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Given his large personality and his constant need for approval and attention from his wife Robyn Brown, Sister Wives star Kody Brown may resort to many marriages in order to relieve some of the strain on his lone surviving wife. Kody and Robyn's relationship was different throughout their marriage than it is now. Even though Kody has only been married to Robyn for a little portion of the time, he has always publicly loved her more than any of his previous spouses, but he has always had other women in his life to provide him with the enormous amount of care he requires. It has been evident during Sister Wives Season 19 that Kody and Robyn had a different relationship than any of his other wives. Although he had been married to Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Mary Brown for about 20 years before that, it was clear that Robyn had captured his heart right away, whereas his love for Christine, Janelle, and Mary always felt conditional. Nevertheless, Kody benefited from attentive spouses in conditional marriages where he was fathering children and adhering to a schedule. Both Robyn and Kody have struggled in recent years to lose that extra attention. It became evident that Kody's first 3 marriages were both a necessity and a source of annoyance for Robyn as they created the life they desired together. Both Robyn and Kody were raised in fundamentalist Mormon sects and were indoctrinated into views that encouraged them to seek many marriages. Both of them had strong feelings of being polygamous in their younger years, even though they were not required to. While Kody started to raise his sizable plural family in the middle of the 1990s and 2000s, Robyn ended up marrying her first spouse, David Jessup, and leading a monogamous life for many years before to her breakdown. After talking to his prior spouses, Kody brought Robyn into the family when they first met in 2009. Even though the family had been without a second wife for more than 10 years, Robyn and Kody quickly became one of the closest. It was evident that Robyn wanted to live with several families, including her first marriage's children. Following Kody's divorce from his first wife, Mary, the two were officially wed in 2014 after being spiritually wedded in 2010. Robyn and Kody were adamant that polygamy was their only option. Even though Kody and Robyn's time together has differed from his time with his former spouses, neither of them is benefiting from being the only one he has. Kody had been accustomed to having multiple wives for more than 30 years. Kody had 3 wives for over 20 years who were engaged in his life and paid attention to him, even before Robyn joined the family. During their time together, the families spent time together, and Christine, Janelle, and Mary all had time set aside for Kody. Kody used to be able to get a lot of attention by switching wives. Kody had the chance to become attached to each wife during his marriages and receive the care that she was prepared to provide. As he goes about his daily life, Kody requires a lot of attention due to his self-centered personality. Kody was able to receive a great deal of individualized care while he had 4 different women, which satisfied his requirements and helped him feel more secure. Kody isn't receiving as much attention now that Robyn is by his side. Robyn has always stated that polygamy is what she wants in life, despite Sister Wife star Kody's candid admission that he isn't sure he wants to live in polygamy after his first wife left the family. Based on Robyn's actions about her marriage to Kody, where she frequently felt possessive of him, I don't believe she's speaking the truth, but I do believe that Robyn might advocate multiple marriage for the sake of tradition. The quest for a new sister wife may continue as Sister Wives Season 19 progresses into the second half of the season. I don't think Kody will remarry or bring another woman into the family in the second half of Sister Wives Season 19 or any subsequent seasons, even though a hunt for a new sister wife might be underway. Given what transpired in his previous partnerships, it seems like Kody is tapped out when it comes to marriages. I don't see anything official happening for the Brown family in the future, even if Robyn pushes him to look for additional women to be sister wives inside the family. According to Sister Wives teasers, Christine Brown surprised her followers last week by revealing a new company. She has chosen to concentrate on a new business because many of her admirers believe Sister Wives will soon come to an end. Let's examine the new venture in more detail and see what her admirers might anticipate. The time Christine spent on Sister Wives. Of Kody Brown's 3 marriages, Christine was the first to depart. She was prepared to completely transform her life, and they were married to him in multiple marriages. Christine resumed dating shortly after splitting from Kody, and she met David Woolley. Shortly after they began dating, they were married after falling deeply in love. Although some family members and Christine's admirers believe that she moved on too quickly after splitting with Kody, both she and David are content. They were thrilled to tell their fans about the new business endeavor they have been working on together. What's new in business? The two of them declared last week that they had launched an Airbnb in Hurricane, Utah. They will be prepared to welcome visitors on April 1st, 2025. They assured their admirers that it would be a fantastic place for anyone seeking a vacation in Utah. 3 of the 4 bedrooms in the property have separate bathrooms. According to Christine, the residence is prepared for visitors who are eager to try something new. If and when Sister Wives concludes, Christine and David appear to be able to earn money through this enterprise. Many have speculated that this season would be the final one, and if so, there must be some revenue. Christine and David made a lot of money from the show, but they will need to find another source of income if it ceases. How do you feel about the new business that Christine and David have started? Do you believe this will be a success? Do you think fans will be attending this event as guests? We'll keep an eye on Christine and David to see what happens next. This past weekend, Sister Wives star Meri Brown tweeted a message about suicide that caught her TLC followers' attention. This comment seems to be in line with the enigmatic posts she typically makes for her fans on the internet. Supporters are curious about her intentions and whether she is blaming others. Sister Wives, the surprising message from Meri Brown. Meri Brown penned a note over the weekend, but she hasn't discussed anything related to it subsequently. When she published this new post with her millions of followers, she didn't include anyone's name. When she penned this remark, many Sister Wives fans assumed she was alluding to the horrific death of Garrison Brown. 2 months have passed since Garrison's death. The police found him with a gunshot wound to the head and concluded that he had killed himself. The reportedly suicide message shocked Sister Wives fans. The statement, "May is Mental Health Awareness Month," was included at the end of Meri's message, though, and this caught the attention of many. Is this Meri's method of drawing attention to issue in an effort to get the message out? And maybe saving another family from this terrible fate? Meri's posts made it clear that she was grieving at Garrison's passing. After experiencing such a tragedy, she and the rest of the family were unsure on how to go. Therefore, it makes sense that she would wish to raise awareness about suicide, particularly if doing so will help others. Some admirers, meanwhile, question whether that is the post's only message. Meri doesn't name anyone. If Meri points a finger at someone, their identity remains a mystery because she never gave them a name in her message. In the past, fans have assumed Meri was referring to another Sister Wives family member because of her cryptic words. But this letter deals with a disturbing issue. It talks about how when someone has a mental disease, they are not taken seriously. Some people blame suicidal people for attempting to attract attention. The regrets related to suicide are also covered in Meri Brown's message. People feel bad and wish they saw the signs after a suicide. And after a loved one kills themselves, this is probably the case in many families. Is it too soon for Sister Wives? Some Sister Wives fans worry that the remarks can come across as harshly critical to those who are left behind in the renowned Brown family, despite the fact that the lesson is crucial. The family is still determining how to go after the Sister Wives tragedy. Therefore, some fans think that this family member's message could provide the wrong impression. It's possible that Meri Brown is accusing an unnamed family member in this communication. Again, since this is a message that has to be heard, any suggestion of suicide needs to be taken seriously enough to spur immediate action. However, other admirers think that Meri Brown's ostensibly cryptic message would cause some hurt given all of the strife in that family. We must convey this message once more. Fans, however, think that the wording might have been a little different as a Sister Wives family member, leaving little room for suspicion as a finger-pointing post. As season 19 of Sister Wives TLC series draws near, Christine Brown ultimately turned David Woolley into a dark, unsettling person. She failed at several of these pranks that she tried with Kody Brown. But it appears that David is amenable to anything his new wife desires. Sister Wives, David Woolley is Christine Brown's playmate. Christine Brown's antics with Kody Brown were seen by Sister Wives fans. With a dash of romance, she managed to do this in a hilarious way. Rather than find a willing partner, Kody retreated and rolled his eyes. David Woolley, on the other hand, is receptive to all of his new wife's wishes, especially when it comes to romance. He joined in when Christine reprimanded Kody on Sister Wives for treating her disrespectfully throughout the years. Christine made a remark about nachos and made fun of Kody's comparisons between beer and Skittle in order to make her point. She currently has a guy that is solely focused on her. Christine cautioned. He would turn and bolt. She would never find a man, Kody said. Any prospective romantic interest would likely watch the broadcast to see what he was getting, he said. According to the Sister Wives patriarch, any man would run away if he saw how Christine treated Kody. Kody was proven wrong by Christine Brown, who had a lot of fun with her tiny doodles over the past few months. Her most recent sketch, which was shared this week, is undoubtedly the high point. Sister Wives, David and Christine wiggle. David Woolley and Christine Brown, both wearing apparel with a bread motif, stand on their back porch. They squirm and bump buttocks when you first see them from behind, and then they turn around. Christine then responds to David's bake with a shake and a handshake. They do a fist pump after a few animated gestures. The word boom is then used by David to end this brief scene. The screeching voice in the background is arguably the most unsettling element of all of this. The eerie singing is described by fans as sounding like something from a horror movie. Furthermore, the woman shouts an unusual tune about Christmas. However, it's all in good humor, and Christine Brown shows that David Woolley likes to play with his wife once more without revealing identities. In contrast, her ex-husband from the Sister Wives series would never act sultry while the TLC cameras were rolling. Sister Wives Kody Brown's personality needs plural marriage, signs he and Robyn Brown won't be monogamous for long. Introduction, 500 words. Kody Brown, the patriarch of the infamous Sister Wives family, has lived his life in the spotlight, constantly balancing relationships with multiple wives. But what if his need for plural marriage isn't just about faith but about something deeper, his personality? Could Kody's unique traits reveal that he is simply not cut out for monogamy? This article dives into the psychology behind Kody's relationships and reveals why he and Robyn Brown might not remain monogamous for much longer. Chapter 1. Kody Brown's complex personality. A deep dive, 2,500 words. The narcissistic traits of Kody Brown. Kody's behavior on Sister Wives has often shown hints of narcissism. His need for admiration and his obsession with being the center of attention can be seen as a sign that he craves more than just the typical family dynamic. Plural marriage allows him to be the focal point of multiple relationships. Insecurity and control. Despite his often arrogant demeanor, Kody shows signs of deep insecurity. He seeks control over his marriages, which might be why plural marriage seems to satisfy his emotional needs more than monogamy ever could. Kody's desire for power. A closer look at Kody's relationships with each of his wives shows that he thrives on power dynamics. His need for validation from each wife could hint at a personality that craves multiple partnerships, where he is not just one man among many, but the central figure in each woman's life. Psychological impacts of plural marriage on Kody. We'll examine how Kody's own psyche has been impacted by a lifestyle that embraces plural marriage. Could his personality be at odds with the demands of monogamy? Chapter 2. The role of Robyn Brown, Kody's anchor or catalyst for more, 3,000 words. The transformation of Robyn Brown's role in the family. From being a late addition to the family to becoming Kody's closest ally, Robyn's relationship with Kody seems to have shifted significantly. Could Robyn be enabling Kody's desire for plural marriage? Emotional bonding with Robyn. While Kody's relationship with Robyn is much more emotionally intense compared to his other marriages, there is an undeniable sense of power that Robyn holds in the family. This dynamic might actually strengthen Kody's need for plural marriage. Signs Robyn isn't interested in monogamy. We'll explore Robyn's behavior throughout the show and see if there are hidden signs that she's not exactly committed to monogamy either. Her relationship with Kody is always evolving, and it might not be as simple as a typical marriage. Chapter 3. Why Monogamy Wouldn't Work for Kody, 3,500 words. Kody's discontent with traditional relationships. Kody has often expressed dissatisfaction with the idea of traditional marriage. In many ways, his personality thrives in the unpredictable world of plural marriage, where there are multiple emotional connections to satisfy his complex needs. The tension between Kody's desires and monogamy. Could Kody's deep need for independence clash with the demands of monogamous relationships? We'll analyze how his personal values and desires seem to align more with plural marriage than with staying with one person. How Kody's relationships have evolved over time. Over the years, Kody's relationship with monogamy has become increasingly strained. We will review key moments in Sister Wives where Kody hinted that plural marriage was more than just a belief. It was a necessity for his personality. Chapter 4. Signs Kody and Robyn Brown are moving away from monogamy. 5,000 words. Robyn's growing influence over Kody. Kody and Robyn's increasingly close relationship hints at a shift in dynamics. Is this a sign that Robyn is positioning herself as more than just Kody's wife? Kody's emotional need for attention from multiple sources. There's clear evidence in the show that Kody seeks validation from several sources, not just one. His connection to Robyn may not just be about love. It could be about power and control. The emotional disconnect with the other wives. Kody's relationship with the other wives seems to be faltering. What if this is because he no longer sees a reason to maintain these emotional connections? Could Kody be slowly moving towards a situation where monogamy no longer fits his needs? Signs that Kody and Robyn are preparing for more wives. Could Kody and Robyn be setting up the foundation for even more wives in the future? Their relationship dynamics and behavior on Sister Wives suggest this might be a possibility. Chapter 5. Could Kody Brown's personality be the key to his future? 3,500 words. Kody's natural inclination toward plural marriage. Examining Kody's history, we'll analyze how his personality has always pointed toward plural marriage as a natural fit for his character. His needs for admiration, control, and validation suggest that monogamy would be too limiting. How Robyn fits into the larger puzzle. Robyn's role might be more complex than simply being Kody's fourth wife. Could her own emotional needs and desires also indicate that she's not interested in a strictly monogamous relationship? The future of Kody and Robyn's relationship. Will Kody and Robyn's relationship continue to evolve in a way that makes monogamy a distant memory? What are the long-term consequences for the family dynamic? Chapter 6. The final signs that Kody and Robyn are heading toward more wives. 5,000 words. The end of Kody's monogamy? As we explore Kody and Robyn's future, we'll look at key behaviors that indicate Kody's readiness to embrace a future with even more wives. From changes in communication to evolving emotional bonds, Kody's personality needs expansion. What's next for the Sister Wives family? Will Kody expand his family beyond Robyn? We'll examine the key clues that suggest plural marriage is more than just a lifestyle. It's a necessity for Kody's psychological well-being. Conclusion. Is plural marriage Kody's only path to happiness? 2,500 words. Kody Brown's personality is unique and complex, and it's clear that plural marriage is not just a way of life for him, but a psychological need. The signs are all there. Kody and Robyn might not stay monogamous for long, and the future of the Sister Wives family could involve even more dramatic shifts. Only time will tell if Kody will embrace this new phase of his life, or if he'll continue to struggle with the demands of monogamy. The rest of the article would further expand upon each of these sections, delving deeper into Kody's behavior, the evolution of his relationships, and psychological insights into his need for plural marriage. This will create the foundation for the 40,000-word length, blending analysis, storytelling, and predictions for future seasons of Sister Wives. It has been evident during Sister Wives Season 19 that Kody and Robyn had a different relationship than any of his other wives. Although he had been married to Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Mary Brown for about 20 years before that, it was clear that Robyn had captured his heart right away, whereas his love for Christine, Janelle, and Mary always felt conditional. Nevertheless, Kody benefited from attentive spouses in conditional marriages where he was fathering children and adhering to a schedule. Both Robyn and Kody have struggled in recent years to lose that extra attention. It became evident that Kody's first 3 marriages were both a necessity and a source of annoyance for Robyn as they created the life they desired together. Both Robyn and Kody were raised in fundamentalist Mormon sects and were indoctrinated into views that encouraged them to seek many marriages. Both of them had strong feelings of being polygamists in their younger years, even though they were not required to. While Kody started to raise his sizable plural family in the middle of the 1990s and 2000s, Robyn ended up marrying her first spouse, David Jessup, and leading a monogamous life for many years before her breakdown.